Hey everyone, it's Mr. Bassard from Kicks Karate. Thank you for tuning in. This is our first tip of the day, and I'm here today to really talk to the parents, not really the students, about how you can work with your kids at home and make these ongoing tips and videos that we're doing for you guys to practice at home work better for both you and your son or daughter. So first, we have a few rules of things, sort of things that we've learned through the years and we've implemented at Kicks Karate that help us to work with the kids and help us to make sure that they're having a positive experience in the martial arts. So the first tip is keep things light and fun. Smile a lot. Have a good time with it. Don't be so serious with everything that you're doing with your kids, and you'll find that they respond a lot better. Now, we don't want to be silly. We don't want to play games, but we also don't want to be too serious and too hard, because then that makes it, not really fun, and they're not really going to want to do it if that's the experience they have with mom or dad at home. So the second thing is, when you work with them, don't overcorrect. Try to be a good finder. Good finder, a lot of times when we have new staff members, we don't allow them to correct anybody. The only thing they're allowed to do is to walk around the classroom and find the good things that students are doing. Hey, I like how you're bending your knees. Wow, I really liked how you kept your hands up when you were doing those punches. Those kinds of things, so that way they get used to not just seeing good things, but commenting on good things and trying to keep the negativity to a minimum. So that's the second thing. Third thing, we have a concept, PCP. Now, I know that acronym is not really great right now, but PCP in martial arts stands for praise, correct, praise. And what we mean by that is when your son or daughter is doing a technique, they do the punch, and maybe their backhand was supposed to stay up high and they did that punch, but their hand dropped. And you might say, wow, that was a great punch that you just did. Now, let's see, while you're doing that punch, if you can keep that hand up. But I really liked how you did the punch. So you praise them, you correct them, and then you praise them again. The next thing, what am I on, number 3 or number 4? Number 4, I want you to disguise repetition. What do we mean by that? Well, if we teach something, even if it's just a punch, we teach them how to do the punch, and we tell them, bring that hand back to your cheek, and make sure that your other hand's up, and we practice that punch. Well, if after they do it for a little while, they get kind of bored, and we all do. So what you have to do is you have to disguise it. Sometimes you work with different targets. For example, I have my x-ray sheet. Okay, you probably don't have an x-ray sheet at home, but if you do, that's great. Maybe you have an old injury. This one actually happens to be in my right knee. So if you have that at home, that's great. Maybe you have a kicking target. But if you don't, that's okay. We don't need those. We can use a pillow. Or we can roll up a bunch of socks, stick our hand in there, and we can use that as a kicking target or a punching target. But the main thing that you want to do is disguise a repetition. So I might use my x-ray and have them do it on the x-ray for a little bit. Then I might say, okay, well, that was pretty good. I could see how fast you are, but now I want to see if you can do it hard. So I'm going to hold this target. Now I don't want them to hurt their hand, but I want to hold the target so they get to hit something different. So other things you could do is you can speed it up. You can say, okay, now I want to see how fast you can do that punch. Or now I want to see you do it in super slow motion, and I want to check your technique. So as you're going through and you're doing these things, you really want to disguise the repetition, and that way practice is more fun. Now, most importantly, have a good time. Have fun and keep learning. Now, if you like these videos, and you're going to be getting them every day, we're going to have Tiny Tiger videos, Little Ninja Beginner, Little Ninja Advanced. We're going to have children's videos for beginner students, advanced students. We're even going to do a live kickboxing class for those of you that are taking kickboxing. And guess what? Even if maybe you're a little ninja and you have a little ninja, maybe they want to practice some of the techniques that the older kids are doing. So we're going to have a wide variety of stuff coming your way. It's going to be emailed to you. It's going to be on social media, Facebook, on our YouTube channel that we're just developing. So have a great time, and I look forward to sharing with you again soon. Take care and have a great day.